Why, in your mind, did Greenridge as a company begin? What was the motivation behind founding it?
We bought the company to keep our jobs, primarily at that point in time, and keep the group together. So we had, at that point, 2 offices in Grand Rapids and about 35 salespeople. I was 27 years old, so it was sort of an upheaval. You know, it was something that we had strategically planned in advance. It was just a situation we were thrown into to say, okay, how are we going to keep this group together? How are we going to continue to be in real estate and serve the public in that role? That happened back in 1980. I talked Chip into joining us and becoming a partner with us back in '89.
The timing was right. I, in 1989, turned 40. Instead of having a midlife crisis, I bought a Mercedes and bought into a company and kept my wife. And when I started, we had 102 offices and 105 agents. And then we took it and built it from there. And it's been one heck of a ride all the way. And I wouldn't have changed it for the world.
We really looked at 4 priorities. One was good quality service to the customers. Second was growth. We wanted an environment that continued to provide opportunities for our agents and us to grow and expand and invest in different opportunities and things. Third was good management of the dollars. We wanted to make sure we stayed in business. And fourth was we wanted an environment where people could meet their goals and expectations and have a good work environment to make sure that they were comfortable in what they were doing and enjoying being part of Greenridge. As strong-willed as each of us is, we've always had to work together to turn around and make good decisions for the company. Yeah, it's been a good balance with the 3 major partners with Jack. Jack was always been involved in development and sales, so he brought that perspective to the table. And that helped us make sure we were more attentive to the salespeople and knew what their needs were, and that's always been beneficial.
We were together in it and throughout it. And that was the key, I think, from our standpoint.
I was looking for a company that knew its why. And so when I sat down with my now broker, who had a mere 38 years in the business, he articulated to me a why that ended up being 2 words. I didn't know at the time, but they were working on re-articulating their mission and vision. And it came out as, we care.
We donate back on behalf of our clients to the Make-A-Wish campaign. And, you know, it's something that's very near and dear to my heart. I've been doing that since my very first transaction when I started with the company back in September of 2001. So, you know, nationally, I don't know that each, you know, a company that is national, they do that. But with Greenridge, you know, we do. It makes a difference.
They don't ever forget me. I mean, it's not like I'm just a number, even with as many agents as they have. I'm always well respected by the owners and the other colleagues. It's very rewarding to watch it grow. And now we're like on the 2nd generation owners. And what's cool about that to me is that these young guys who are my son's age are running the company pretty smoothly. It's pretty amazing.
So I interviewed 30 years ago with several companies, one of them being Greenridge, Chip Hirschbacher, and I remember him vividly saying to me, why would you want to go anywhere else? This is the place to be. And he is kind of like a father figure to me, and I appreciate that. The whole Greenridge family is that way, from the standpoint of feeling that way from Tom to now seeing what I like to call Little Tom and Little Chip. Adam and Walt are just great examples of their fathers, and I just love the way this company is run.
You know, there's always the potential that legacy can be a heavy thing, and I think it's wonderful that for us it's an uplifting piece of who we are as a company, who we are as partners. We say that it can be a dubious thing, inheriting your father's partner's son as your partner, but you know, I feel like we've hit the jackpot with that. And we think that's going to be a strength moving forward. So that legacy, as Walt says, is easy to wake up every day living into and enjoying as part of the journey.
Consistent and steady will be the core values that we've really learned from the dads and taken and really run with and expanded and even built out across the company. So our mission of We Care, that's going to carry forward. That's not going to stop. That's not shifting. That's only going to get bigger and drive further what we do. And really living into that vision to expand our impact by being the most trusted people in our communities. Additionally, I see the leadership team staying strong in terms of the core group that we have and we work with. There'll be different changes that take place, but for the most part, I just see 5 to 10 years from now, a strong leadership team carrying through.
Yeah. And to take it one step farther, I think the agents that we've got are going to continue to be a passionate team. They work hard, they work passionately, they really do care for what happens in their clients' lives and the part that they play in it. I don't think that'll change over 5 years and beyond as well.
The leg
What if I cross it like this? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, we're okay now?
Synchronized.
See, like partners, we're synchronized.
Do we need to do it all again?